Welcome back to Sort of Sophisticated, which, Amanda, well, you already know this, but do you remember when this was called Super Sophisticated when we started this whole podcast? Because we thought we were going to like really make people like smart.
Maybe
and
you
then...
did. I always remember it being sort of.
No. So my idea originally was super sophisticated.
Huh.
And then two things happened. One, I didn't know nearly as much shit as I thought I did.
Okay.
And
fair.
two, as soon as I walked in the studio and turned on the microphone, I realized being drunk is fun. So
here we are.
yeah, we had to change it from super sophisticated to sort of sophisticated.
Is this also like drunk history? Is that where you got the idea from?
No,
Oh.
not. I've actually never seen drunk history.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll look that up.
It's like you invite people to a bar
Okay.
to learn something.
Yeah.
So like sort of sophisticated on the road.
Yeah. I think we should do that. I think we would be good at being at a bar trying to be sophisticated. But wait, we're allowed to drink with all the people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm totally in. But let me just start by saying I'm happy. It's just fall in like November and everything.
Did you say happy?
I am. I'm
Or
happy.
I thought you said happy.
No, happy.
I wasn't sure
well,
what
I'm a little
happy
happy. I'm happy and I'm happy because I can wear this nice sweater.
Oh.
In
Is this a new one from your stylist?
This is not. This is just a no. This is no. Actually, no. But thank you for
Did you
that.
pick this out?
I did. I picked it.
Oh, good
I
job.
picked it out myself.
That's impressive.
But
Good
here's
job.
the deal.
Nordstrom?
No, somewhere in South Coast Plaza. I don't know where.
Oh.
What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say, oh my God, it's great because you don't even need the air conditioning on in the studio.
Oh,
like,
it's true. It's chilly.
Right, 'cause
I
it's
have
chill-
a jacket. You have shorts.
right, we're
Here
chilling
we
out a
are.
little. No, but I got a sweater.
It's not a sweater.
It's totally a sweater.
It is not a sweater.
Look, it's just a short sleeve sweater, but it's a sweater.
I can see through it. It has
You
holes.
Can you see my nips?
No, because you have a shirt underneath.
I do.
But you can see your arm. So if
What-
you didn't have a shirt, you'd see your nips.
Would you? That would be.
I don't-
I
I
think
don't
I'm going to
wanna
wear.
see
I'm
this.
going
I
to
don't-
wear
I
this
don't
where
know.
you can see my nips next
So
time.
you can be like a Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, I'm going to do this.
Right on. No, more like a Sydney Sweeney.
I
Is
think.
that her name?
Well, her nips look better than my nips.
Probably.
Like we're not going to lie.
Probably.
But I honestly, I think I have pretty good nips.
Oh.
Like I'm just throwing that out there. It's a fun fact.
You should
Fun fact.
next summer do a wet t-shirt contest and see if you win.
Let's get
Okay.
into it.
Wait, we're talking about sweaters and being warm.
Because I'm getting you in the mood. This is what's
Oh.
happening. We are talking about comfort today. Basically comfort. Yes. Why humans are obsessed with being cozy.
Oh.
Cozy.
Bunch
Let's
of
go.
Hughie here?
Especially the ladies. What?
Hughie? Isn't that what it's called?
Hughie?
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
Hughie. You're right. Yeah. Gabby was totally like she loved fall. Like autumn, fall. Like, well, because her birthday was November 2nd too. So she was like crazy about that whole thing. Yeah.
You know what would have been great?
What?
Is if my pumpkin cold brew latte from Starbucks made it to the studio. But instead
That would have been great.
Because it would be right on theme.
Damn it. Let's
Yeah.
get one ordered. DoorDash that shit. Let's get you one. It would go good for like our
It would.
like
It's cozy.
the vibe right now because that's what we're going to be
Yeah,
talking about, right?
Missed
This-
opportunity.
This is not just some feel good episode. This is like
Oh, there's like science behind it.
this is science. This is history. This is
History about being
psychology.
cozy?
There's history. I always find history
I know
about
you
everything.
do. I know.
Yes, it's kind of insane
Which is
how
like-
much shit is
But, like,
behind this.
in
Yes,
theory, maybe taking it a step further from our daily lives and what we just kind of live
Yeah.
to realize that there's more to everything.
we're doing it. We're
Okay.
going back in time. So here's official title: The chemistry behind cozy. Why we crave comfort.
Oh,
Because chemistry counts as science, right? So,
okay.
and like I didn't
Is this how it makes us curious?
really want to do science of
Try
cozy
science.
because that wouldn't sound like I like the alliterations. You know me and my rubber.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean, I got the curious part, right? Because
Yeah.
you mentioned science and blah, blah, blah. But how does it being cozy make us cultured?
okay, first of all, let me say I would say number one, it's international, right? Like which I know on the surface you're like, huh, of course it is. But my point is
Okay.
anything about culture to me means like international. It's worldwide. It's not American. It's worldwide, right? So you just said
You're
you
just
said
saying how it
Hughie,
relates
right?
to. Okay,
So this relates
fair,
to
fair,
anybody,
Fair, Hughie.
all
I mean,
over the
that's-
world. Hughie, right? In Japan, it's called ikigai. Denmark, we have the Hughie, right? So,
Oh,
and then the
so it's a
second,
vibe.
it's a vibe, right?
In other countries.
This is my point. It's
so
a
our
whole
pumpkin
vibe.
spice latte vibe is a
It's
vibe.
somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'd say the chemistry and science part. Because if we can find chemistry and science in something, any kind of science, I don't care what kind of science. I mean, in this case, we're saying chemistry of cozy because alliteration.
Sure,
but
sure.
then I would argue that like we're learning something that has real substance. Because I mean, I'm a science guy. You're a math girl. Like that shit matters to me. So I would say those are the two reasons why it's going to make us
Okay.
cultured. All right,
Here we go.
it's happening.
I'm on board.
Oh, also,
but-
by the way, I'm actually going to give you like a 5-step process hack on like how to make sure you get cozy if you don't know how.
Oh,
so like there's a
okay.
little bit of that too.
Doesn't involve.
So stay tuned.
Okay.
Right.
So you got to listen to the episode to get to the hack.
Yes. Listen. And,
fast forward.
And also while I'm at it, because I have monster ADD today, listeners, I got to tell you, like shout out, but I really don't think you texted 3 of your friends, because theoretically, if you did, Amanda and I would see our numbers going up, and I don't.
Wow, way to call people out.
Right. I see our numbers being the same.
Well, I mean, I would say thank you for all the ones who continue to listen.
Okay,
Peter.
so if you appreciate Amanda for being kind, then text 3 of your friends. And if you appreciate the kick in the ass by Peter, then text 3 of your friends. So either way, the game is the same. And like honestly, like this episode would be a good episode to do that with, because the whole idea of cozy and comfort, you're gonna be sitting on your couch in your blanket with your little slippies and jammies on anyway. So it's like, how easy is it to
Speaking
like text?
of like slippies and jammies, have you seen the new trendy thing?
What?
It's like these slippers,
No.
and then you have it's like a slipper party. So you get plain slippers, and there's a bunch of patches, and then you're gonna make like your slippers unique to yourself.
Oh my God. Oh, when you said slipper party, I got nervous. I thought we were going to try on other people's slippers, and I was like, no, I'm out.
No.
That is the
No,
grossest
they're
thing
brand new
ever.
Slippers.
Feet are gross.
Then they're brand new slippers.
Okay, that is kind of cute.
They're cozy.
Should we have a slipper party?
We should.
Okay.
But
Next on the list.
If they like share it with 3 friends, they should let us know, and we'll invite them to our slipper party.
There it is. Done and done.
If you're local,
Yes,
we'll have a slipper
everybody.
party.
We are putting on an event that you are invited to, but you have to show us that you sent this to 3.
There you go.
Why 3 friends? Why not like their whole friend community? Why are we stopping at 3?
Why don't you just start like?
Okay, the episode. All right, fine.
Are we gonna do word of the day? And it can't be Hygge, and it can't be the Japanese one.
Okay, fine. Ikigai. Do you know we did Hygge as a word of the day? Do you remember that?
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, was it? I mean,
Yes.
it's been like a year, so my brain is.
We did.
Huh.
Yes, that's why we
Okay.
can't do it.
Okay.
Well, for 2 reasons now, because obviously we can't because it's this episode, but yes. Okay. Word of the day today is stridulate.
To stridulate.
Yes.
I like to
Yeah.
stridulate.
Yes.
To graduate would be to level up.
Stridulate.
So do I level up my strides, my walking ability?
Yes, that's it. You level up your walking ability. No. Okay. It's from the Latin, stridulate, from the Latin stridulare, which means to make a shrill or creaking sound. Yeah, I know. It first showed up in the English language in the early 19th century, mostly used in biology, and it meant to creak, hiss, or make a harsh noise.
Okay.
So specifically describing crickets or other insects that made noises by rubbing their body parts together. That shrill noise they make. You with me? So we're going to have fun. So Peter's going to have some fun with the word of the day today. Stridulate. I'm stridulating right now.
Oh my God, I can't.
Actually, no,
I
guys
can't.
don't stridulate. Girls stridulate.
But like, would you say like when you're walking and you're chafing, is that stridulate?
If you have jeans on and you're making that cool noise,
Yeah.
oh, you're stridulating, baby. Huh?
There's lots of ways you can
Let's
stridulate.
stridulate. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, okay. This is
That's
what's
a
happening.
A very interesting word.
Yeah. We're going to use creak or shrill, whatever we need to do to like get to stridulate today. All right? It's going to be a good one.
Where did you find this word? Because I can't. It's so
find-
good.
I look,
It's
so I'm not going to lie to you. I look up in a very special sex dictionary. I look up as many terrible words as I can find, and stridulate came up.
Are you being 100% serious right now?
No, I'm level 10 lying.
Oh my God.
No, it's a regular word. It's in like Webster's dictionary. Just relax, dude.
That's amazing. I can't. Okay, fair enough. Well, why don't we start with some history
Okay,
about like
We'll go history.
we want to be cozy.
History
we
of
are
cozy.
or like
we cozy because we had to be cozy.
is it like ooh big summer blowout?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Hello, family. For all of you who don't know, that was from Frozen and our friend, what was his name? Oaken.
Correct. Yep.
Oaken's trading post.
Yep.
Let's go. Okay, so where did cozy start? We had to go way back, like caveman times, like so far back.
But
Amanda.
like just starting a fire in the cave
Stop
and
it.
wanting to be
This is how-
warm, that's
nope.
not cozy.
Stop it. This is how it's happening a million years ago. Just relax. Let me go.
Okay, good.
Let me get in my
Okay, okay.
groove. I got to get
Okay.
groove in here. So a few caveman geniuses rub a few sticks together.
They stridulated.
Yes, let's high five. You just did that. They totally were stridulating right there. Done and done. We just killed that.
Oh my God.
Right? And at first, you're absolutely right. We made the fire, and it had nothing to do with being cozy because you got to remember, like, it was life or death shit back then. Like, fire was used to not die.
Well,
right?
yes. I mean,
They
it's a
needed
life
it to
source.
keep warm, and they needed it to
cook and
like keep monsters away. I guess like well, not dinosaurs, but you know what I mean, like animals. Like they were scared of
Fair.
fire. Yeah, so it was like they just didn't want to get eaten.
yes.
The whole job of cavemen was not get eaten.
Okay.
So that's how this starts. But then once they realized how awesome it was and how they could cook with it and huddle around it, tell stories, hang out, right? Shit got real. Fun fact. Dude, I'm starting with fun facts. Like, let's go. This is second fun fact already. Like, I'm so early in this app. Okay.
The first one doesn't count.
The first one kind of counted. Okay. Archaeologists in the early 2000s uncovered what they called central hearths in Paleolithic caves in France and Israel and other places in Africa, which were basically just prehistoric versions of living rooms. Like all the way back in caveman times, they already like in part of their cave carved out a living room. How do you like that? Right? They already had their little suite.
Okay.
And also I have a question. Like, why do they say prehistoric? Like, why isn't that just still historic? Like, why isn't everything just historic? Like, what?
You're getting too.
But like, when did
here.
like we should do a podcast on when history started? Like,
Oh,
why do we have
okay,
something
fair.
called prehistory if everything's history? Like, would you say caveman somehow made it to prehistoric times, but like history only started like when we started writing shit down on papyrus? When did history start?
Okay, fair.
I think we need an app on history. Just
I
in
don't know if we
general.
need a full app. Maybe we
Okay.
should do like one of those fun apps.
Like a 5-minute app on
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
etymology of
Yeah.
history. Okay. All right, fine. We're starting there, right? So that's sort of like the beginning of history
Okay.
of like cozy.
So we're saying that originally the cavemen had fire.
Yeah.
They would gather around the fire, and then they carved their caves to resemble that of living spaces
hearths.
for communal.
Living spaces. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Okay, so we're gonna fast forward.
I'm fast forwarding, preparing to fast forward.
Now we're going to historic, not
Right.
prehistoric.
We're going we're going to medieval Europe. Because
Okay.
I always skip from like prehistoric time. Somehow medieval Europe had everything. You know why? Because medieval Europe was long. It
Oh,
like
that's fair.
medieval was like. I
But
don't
is
even
it
remember
also
what it was.
like possibly because it was most documented?
It's also like 800 years. People don't realize how long we count medieval times to be. It was I don't know when it was, like 600 to like 1300 or 1400, and then like whatever happens, right? The Renaissance, but whatever. I don't know.
Okay,
Anyway,
fast
sorry.
forward.
Okay, sorry.
Focus.
Okay, so this is when like the hearth. We're back to the hearth. This becomes the center of life, like literally and symbolically. So this is where.
So
like,
fire,
yes.
hearth becomes center of life.
Yeah, this is now medieval Europe. Everybody would gather together, tell the stories, make music, whatever they did without a phone back then. You know, all the classes, like the commoners, the peasants, like the rich people, it didn't matter. Like everybody had
Fire.
like fire and this concept of like a living room and a hearth and a home. You with me so far?
Okay,
All
sure.
safety,
Yes.
all comfort. All
Okay.
then 500 years later, so now we're in the Victorian era, 1800s, like Bridgerton, right?
Okay,
Around that
okay,
time, yeah,
okay,
you know,
okay.
Bridgerton,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Things shifted a little. So like every home still had the fireplace, but cozy started being a status symbol, right? They had fireplaces in every room, and if you had money, right, then you had the servants always tending to the fires and taking care of the fires. It was sort of like plush sofas, thick carpets. Like
But when does electricity come into play?
that's a hella question. Like right around there, late 1800s, early 1900s.
Late 100? Okay.
Yeah. So not the Victorian era is like what, 1810, 1820, whatever, right up to the 1850s. Yeah, we didn't have that yet. You with me?
Yep.
So like everybody's getting cozy, but like cozy moved from, let's call it safety, to like a luxury in like Victorian times. That makes
Okay.
sense so far.
Yep.
All right. So then 1823, something happens. Something crazy. I could say fun fact
The
here.
electricity.
I'm going to say fun fact here, but I don't want to say fun fact here because
Okay.
I just don't want to upset you with a fourth fun fact. Okay. This massive hit song gets created. Yeah, I know, right? What was it? What just happened, right? I just 180, like you just freaked out on me.
Now where the
It's a song, right? Elvis Presley comes up, just kidding. That was 1823.
I
That's
was
not
like-
even, okay, bear with me. This song called Home Sweet Home gets written and released in 1823. Some guy named John Howard Payne wrote the song, who I guess was an American actor living in London at the time. And as soon as it was released, it basically blew up. People lost their minds over Home Sweet Home. Every family had sheet music because like back then you didn't have like
Yeah.
record players and shit. Like it was just
No
sheet
radio,
music.
right?
Right.
Yep.
So you would just play it on the piano in your parlor after dinner and everyone was hanging out.
Huh.
And like that dropped at the perfect time because at that time cities were being created, industrial revolution. We were
Okay.
moving away from all the farming and agriculture communities. Everybody was getting like all crowded and together and life was happening. I know this is crazy. Okay. And all of a sudden this idea of like home started becoming this emotional safe space. And so the song Home Sweet Home was like what would you call that? The cherry on top of the the sundae, right? The icing on the cake, so to speak.
All right.
You with me?
It like brought everything together.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right. So we're in full coziness already.
Okay. So then we basically are saying that home became not just a place,
Home is where the heart is.
but now it's more like emotional and
Yes.
communal, and it's connected amongst a broader range of people because of said song.
See,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then what's the next step?
And you didn't think there was any history.
I didn't. I'm actually kind of blown away by
This
that.
is fascinating
That
history.
was fascinating. That was a
I
good
mean,
one.
leave it up to me to dig 20 rock layers deep to come up with a
true.
history of cozy.
It's true. Fair.
Right?
Fair,
Okay.
fair.
All right. So then Denmark, right? That whole idea of hygge, which, by the way, I just looked up and we're saying it wrong. It's
Of course we are.
we are because we don't,
Sorta.
right? 'Cause yeah, thank you. Because we're only sort of, and I'm already drunk, people. It's hygge.
Oh, Hugo.
It's hygge. Because I
Okay.
wasn't sure, so I just looked this up.
Okay, fair,
It's
fair,
hygge.
fair.
So we're correcting ourselves, people. Don't be getting mad at us for saying hygge. So hygge. Okay, and if you remember what hygge meant, well-being through thoughtfulness. Okay, it's all about the 3 C's: candles, coffee, and connection.
Oh,
CCC.
I love it.
3 C's. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, gotta love the
All your
Danes, right?
alliteration.
Then after World War II, if you remember our whole episode on Iceland, right?
Okay.
Denmark was just glad they didn't blow up. I don't know if
Yeah.
you remember this
Yeah, yeah,
Denmark thing, and they were just glad that like Hitler wasn't trying to kill, so they were like, oh, yeah, have Iceland, that whole thing. So they decide to rebuild their whole cozy culture. So they ditched the idea of well-being through thoughtfulness and said, we're resilient because we came out of World War II, we're alive, we made it, and they started rebuilding their country. And that's where hygge landed like today.
Okay.
Right? So the
But
Danes,
like, I feel like today Hugo's like all about
they cornered the market on this
cozy,
shit.
like
Now, they
fireplace and scarves and.
boomeranged back.
Okay. Okay.
But like you have to understand, it was a rallying cry in
Okay.
Denmark. It was massive. It's like, I don't know, it's like apple pie and freaking like, whatever we have here in America. Baseball. It's like baseball. So then in the 1950s, comfort and cozy finally get commercialized thanks to the invention of
The TV.
the
I'm
television.
surprised though electricity didn't do
Here we go.
something.
I'm sure it did. Maybe I skipped that part.
Oh,
Not that
yeah, it's
sophisticated.
Fine. Okay. So television.
Right. So after World War II, here in America anyway, the whole idea of being cozy started like centering around like staying home, sitting in your lazy boy, eating the, what do we have? The
Your TV
TV
dinners
dinner,
in front
right?
of your
Wearing the
TV.
slippers.
Yeah,
not
there you
having
go.
the slipper
Yeah.
party, but wearing the slippers, right?
Fair.
And central heating, air
Oh,
conditioning and
okay,
heating.
okay.
Yeah, that was like a big thing. So that also helped. So the fireplace not as important anymore, but still the idea of cozy was like landing hardcore. So progressing big time. So it went from safety in the olden days to like comfort in like, what is this? The modern days?
Yeah.
We're in modern. Is this modern?
Yeah.
When are we not
think so.
modern?
I don't know.
Like, is 1980 not modern anymore? Is like modern just like right now, or is
You
like
can throw this into our 5-minute ep about prehistoric and historic.
okay? So get back on track.
we just
Peter?
need to do like a timeline. Thing.
Okay, fine.
Maybe it's a full up now.
So I'm there. I'm done. Like now we have
Now you're
comfort
today.
food, we have comfort TV, we have comfort clothes. So like cozy was already like
right,
a brand,
but, like,
not
it became
brand.
a thing. It
Yeah.
became a whole entity of its own.
An absolute entity,
Hmm.
living and breathing entity. Okay, and now shit. Don't even get me started. Like global comfort, Amanda. Global comfort.
How's it global?
Pinterest. Total aesthetic, right?
Fair.
Oh my gosh.
Is this why I'm redoing my bathroom?
Yeah, this is like
with
your
green.
clean girl aesthetic. Yes. Clean lines.
Yeah.
Right? Like muted colors. Yes. You said Starbucks right at the beginning.
Oh,
like you
yeah.
had your
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Starbucks.
That's true.
That is all.
mhm.
They literally have a brand around it. Pottery
That's true.
Barn, brand around it. Lululemon, brand around it. They all do this, right? And thanks to the pandemic, oh my God, I swear to God, it's like a whole mental health
question.
diagnosis. What?
Oh.
What?
Hold on. My question.
Right.
Is it during winter time or cold season that we crave this comfort, but we also, because it's cold, maybe we're in and we do more spending? Is this at all tied into the psychology of why we spend more in the wintertime?
Well, it helps that we have an entire section where we're going to talk about how we've
Okay, okay.
commercialized the shit out
Okay,
of this.
okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But I would say the weather, it
'Cause,
does
like,
go
the
back
weather,
to
the
it does go back
psychology
to
and
being warm.
Okay.
So we may have the whole concept. Well, safety is still in there too, because we're going to chat a little bit about that with like the science part of this whole thing. So safety and warmth is still an underlying component of cozy.
Okay.
So that's why when the season changes, it does matter, and then we commercialize the shit out of it. And yes,
Then we spend more money. Okay,
goes
got it.
absolutely
Okay.
bonkers. Right,
Sorry.
right.
Okay. Well, then can we talk about the chemistry and the science then?
oh yeah, we don't have to talk about history anymore. That was it. Let's go. Chemistry.
I mean, you said it all kind of comes together.
It
so.
does. Except I'm not going to lie, it's not really chemistry. It's really psychology.
Well,
But,
that's
like,
what I was
I know.
asking.
But like psychology or science sounds so dumb. The psychology.
Well.
So we're going to say it's chemistry. Okay.
Okay, whatever.
We're going to start with this. It's not random, right? I
Okay.
mean, this is biological. It's actually totally in our DNA.
To want cozy.
To want cozy. Yeah.
be
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
And the warmth.
Yeah. There's actually a name for it.
Not stridulate.
No, that's trudgely. Although that might
Sorry.
work. Psychologists called it territorial optimization. How do you like that? Territorial optimization. It's just a fancy way of saying how your nervous system takes over and helps you make your environment feel safer.
Okay.
Right? Do you remember our true crime episode?
Yes.
Why we crave
yeah.
listening to true. Okay. So same thing. Our nervous systems, like they want predictable things to happen, right?
Okay.
That's the response mechanism. So same thing's happening here. Calm, organized stuff. So it's nervous system wants our brain in a relaxed mode.
Okay.
And rearranging our home decor
Oh.
is just a modern way of
No,
exercising.
This shit's stressing me out.
No, that's how we exert control.
Disagree.
It's how we exert control over our environment.
Okay, you're fair.
What do you want
It
me to
does,
say?
You're absolutely right. It is how you control your environment. It's
Totally,
true.
right? Like if
But now you know because I painted a wall
okay,
to be green.
yeah,
But in order for the green to work,
Right.
I had to change all the hardware
Right.
from black to gold.
okay, that's fine.
Not all gold matches.
Uh-huh.
Not all gold is made
So that's
equally.
that's a different problem.
And then I have to change the faucet.
Right.
And then the valve doesn't work.
Right.
And then I take the mirror down.
So
And the old paint from the last time is now showing.
yeah,
and I can't find the paint that's currently on the wall. So I have to go paint the whole room a different color on the wall.
this
So
is
it's very
beautiful.
stressful.
This is beautiful. So
But at the end, it'll be so cozy.
yeah, so your problem is not cozy. Okay. You have a number of disorders that need to be diagnosed that you need medication for. Don't look at me like that. Actually, I looked that up because I knew you were going to go down this weird rabbit hole of like your whole OCD thing. And you're like, oh, no, just kidding. It's cozy. So I don't know. I did research.
Okay.
I researched in advance of what my co-host was about to do, and I got it right.
Okay.
10 out of 10
And
for me.
what is it?
Let's go. Okay, it's all based on intent. So it states, here we are. This is research, people. Pay attention. Doctors wrote this. I didn't come up with this myself. When you chase control out of anxiety, that's considered a compulsion.
Yeah,
Amanda.
Yeah.
But when you create calm on purpose, that's chemistry.
But how do I really know this? Because I'm pretty sure my brain's going to trick me one way or another. And I feel like I am looking for the calm. I am the calm. That's what I'm trying to do.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you?
Yes. I didn't just decide to like, I want to do this so I can have 10 other projects.
All right, here we go. Dr. Pete looked this up too.
Oh, God.
We're good. We're good.
Dr. Google.
Right.
Okay.
Let's Dr. ChatGPT. All right. Right. So the difference actually shows up after the fact. This whole idea of intent. Bear with me. Okay. It's like when you're done. Like when you're done painting your room. Like when the whole thing's done. So when it's chemistry, when we're talking about like that it's actually working appropriately, like cozy, is chemistry cozy.
Like in my brain?
Yeah. When you're really, it's like satisfying and soothing your nervous system.
Okay.
Okay. You feel relaxed after the entire project is complete. You feel
Yeah,
calm.
sure. Okay.
Like you're Netflix
Agreed.
and chilling.
Yeah,
but
sure,
I mean,
sure.
well, in my case, just Netflixing. In your case,
Oh, God.
Netflix and chilling.
Okay.
Yeah. Physically, you're relaxed. Like now when you walk into that room, like your shoulders, you breathe different. Like
I mean,
your
that's
shoulders.
why you go through the crazy OCD stuff
You
to
get the
it
idea.
there. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You like feel better about
Okay.
it. Right. But when it's compulsion or being obsessive, you still have this like low level of tension that you can't get rid of. And then as soon as you're done with that project, your brain immediately starts to go, okay, what's my next project?
Oh,
Now you're on the hamster wheel. Now you're not taking advantage of the cozy. So you do have a problem with, not you specifically, I'm just saying, then someone has a problem with anxiety or OCD or whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
So,
No.
so if you can complete.
I've not reached that part yet.
Yes, if you can complete said project, whenever
Fair.
that's going to be done at
Okay.
home, I don't know, in a few weeks, whatever you're done, or a few days. I
No,
don't
it's
know.
going to be done in like a few days. I'll
Okay, in a
report
few
back.
days.
I'll report back. Okay.
Because I want to know.
Next week.
Right, okay.
I'll let you know.
My instinct says you're going to move on to the next project.
No, I don't think so.
We will
because
see.
you start something and it like snowballs to another, and I don't want that
All right.
crazy.
Here's what I think
I'll
you
let
should
you
do.
know.
Here's what I think you should do. When the project is completed, I want
Okay.
you to go into that room,
Okay.
sit down, stridulate a little bit, see how it feels, just for a few minutes, and see what happens. Who knows? It might be beautiful.
Okay.
Here we go.
I love this shit. Okay,
right,
here we go. So your challenge for me to like go and sit in the room and see how it is you insinuating that there is something that's going to happen psychologically within my brain and all the chemicals where
Yes.
I'm either going to go, "Hoosa, this is so lovely," and I'm content.
Yes.
Or I'm going to go, "This is so nice. I want to do something else."
Correct. But what's husa?
It's like hoosa.
Oh, okay. Is that like
calm yourself.
is that like Huga or is that something completely different?
No.
Husa.
It's like
is that
woosah,
different?
woosah.
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 Oh, okay. Let's use that as a word of the day. Is that a real word or is that just sort of
I don't
you?
know.
Okay.
It's what Trent tells me when I'm being too extra. So
Probably says that, I don't know, every 15 minutes. All right, listen. Yes.
I'm
So
sorry, my eyes are stuck
do
in the
you
back of my head. What?
So do you remember psychology episode?
Yes.
Okay,
101.
we talked all about like neurotransmitters and stuff.
Yes.
So absolute like chemical shit is going on in your brain, chemistry, chemical stuff. So we have the dopamine,
Okay.
right? We have the oxytocin.
Yes.
We got the serotonin. We got all those pieces.
Okay.
So the whole idea is we are trying to reduce the amount of oxytocin. That's the whole like feel good chemical.
Okay.
We're trying to reduce the cortisol. That's the
Okay.
stress hormone that goes crazy, right? Which is mine's probably off the fucking charts. Who are we kidding? And then ultimately balance out our serotonin.
Okay.
The serotonin is the calm guy. He's the one that's like, hey, everybody, let's chill out for a little bit. Everybody just get on the couch. Just chill. Let's go. Okay. And then if we can do all those things right and our brain plays appropriately, we start to feel relaxed instead of distracted like you.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. I got to say,
Wow.
I know, but I think that's you.
So attacking.
I'm a little attacked.
But you know what distracts me?
What?
Is when you mukbang.
Is when I mukbang.
Yes.
What? Why are you making fun of the way I eat? It's
not when you eat.
That's a you issue.
It is when you are snacking.
I think
you are such a mukbanger. So I have a question.
Yes, I love mukbanging.
Do you also love ASMR?
I
Are you
love
like totally into that? Like, does that soothe you? All of the weird noises.
Everything. First of all, oh my God, that's excellent. you know what you're doing right now? You're stridulating the microphone. Oh my God. Amanda stridulating you guys right now
I cannot.
on air.
I
It's
cannot.
gross.
I
It's so
cannot.
gross.
I
Okay.
cannot. I cannot.
Can you clean the microphone? Okay. All right, listen. I'm glad you're throwing up. Dude, ASMR, that whole thing, the whole mukbanging thing, no, you were onto something. Completely and totally. No joke. That is absolutely like our version of cozy in like I don't know, what is this, the digital era? So cleaning videos, you like watch TikToks, they're all about like clean the sidewalks really fast or mow the lawn really fast or ASMR,
okay,
all
okay.
that shit, right? That is our brain just telling us, give me something repetitive, give me something gentle, soothe me. So you just played into it completely. That is the digital transformation of how we don't kill ourselves today versus like years ago when it was like caveman just like rearranging rocks so like the animals couldn't get in the cave. Does this make sense?
Okay. I mean, kind of.
It's insane, right?
But like,
Psychologists call it, I have like a scientific
sorry,
fact
okay,
here,
okay.
right? Psychologists call it, because they have all the cool names for it, they call it self-regulation, okay? They quote, define it as the ability to manage our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in ways that help us stay balanced and aligned with our goals.
okay.
Self-regulation.
Is it like when you suck your thumb?
Yes, it's that.
I'm just kidding.
That's exactly what it is. Did your kid suck your thumb?
No, my kids did not suck their thumb.
Oh, I had thumb suckers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Emma was a total thumb sucker. Yeah. And then they all had chupetes. Or like, what do you call them in
Pacifiers?
English? Yes, pacifiers. Sorry, that was
No,
Gabby's
my kids
word.
didn't have that either.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You have such good kids. They're so good.
Mm.
They're gonna grow up with no issues at all.
Or
And-
like a ton.
And
It's
all
fine.
four of
It's
my
fine.
kids are like
It's fine.
insane.
Here we
and
are.
bite
No,
their
they're
nails and
not.
do
They're
everything.
no.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, same. Yes.
Sure.
That's my
Pacifying
example.
yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and like you know what? You talk about it with the whole vision. Mood board or vision board? I don't know what you talk about. You've talked to me about this before. Yes, you have like your whole like where you put all your ideas.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
same concept, right?
Okay.
That's our brains trying to like figure out ways to trick ourselves, like with the clean lines, the clean ideas, the muting colors I talked about, the making calming playlists, all that stuff, like just generally unfollowing chaos. Studies show that organizing our digital spaces, quote unquote, is the same as if we're organizing our physical spaces. And it actually decreases our cortisol levels 10 to 20%. So like, when you're awake at midnight doing all your computer shit and doing all your work. Yeah. You can just tell Trent, like, that's cool. Like, I'm getting cozy right now. Like, relax.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so there's a reason why
Yes.
my brain needs to brain dump and finish all the things.
You are digitally nesting.
Oh, there we go.
That is exactly what you're doing.
There we go.
Yes.
Because I do feel much better after that.
Yeah.
So I like that one. I like how it gives me an out.
Oh, you got it now.
But how about these like hacks that you mentioned earlier?
Oh, the hack. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, the 5 hacks. The 5 senses ritual. That's what it's called.
Like to smell,
the 5
feel,
senses.
hear.
Yes. Yeah.
What can you see? What can you...
Sound, sight, smell, touch, taste.
Yeah. Okay.
Sound, sight, smell, touch, taste.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, here it is. So for sound, soft music, like you said.
Oh, it's so funny. I thought you were going a totally different way.
What?
Because like
No, I'm trying to help us relax.
So when you're trying to de-escalate yourself, you're supposed to stop, and whatever is
Stop, drop, and roll. No, that's
No,
something
fire.
completely different.
No. You're supposed to stop, and you're supposed to
Collaborate and
No,
listen.
No.
Ice is back
You're
with a
not-
brand
you're-
new invention. No? All right. Peter, be quiet. Go.
That you're supposed to go, okay, what can I hear? And you stop and focus on when you can hear. What can I see? You stop and you focus. I can see a cup.
Okay.
What can I touch? What can I...
Beautiful.
And it helps deregulate yourself.
Yes.
But you're saying I can use the same technique
You're on, yes.
for something else.
You already know shit I don't even know. You're already like a guru at this. So, correct. This is same. Sound, turn on soft music in your home, white noise, anything
You're saying to
rhythmic.
create the environment.
You're creating the environment on purpose, right? For sight, soft, warm light, low clutter, no screens, no phones, anything like that, right? For smell, a candle or just fresh air. Just open a window, right? Whatever. For touch, it would be a blanket, a mug, or your slippers we were talking about.
It.
And then for taste, a cup of tea.
Okay.
Maybe soup, just something super simple. It doesn't have to be warm necessarily. It just that warm goes with the touch as well.
I like it.
But you're creating the environment, and then of course, right? If you do all these things, your body basically has an orgasm. Here we go, because you're stridulating.
And you're in Hygge.
Yeah, that's it. Da da da. But basically, it just says we can relax now. We're safe now, unless of course you're Amanda, and I know you think that I'm making fun of you, but realistically. You probably just look at a windowsill and realize, oh shit, I better get up and start cleaning that or fixing that or painting that part of the house again.
Don't act like you know me.
Yeah. Well, I do.
Because that's so true.
Absolutely. I think this episode is challenging for you because you have to go figure out if you really can.
Hygge?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You're doing it right now, though. You're looking like you're chilling.
Yeah, it's because I have my comfy pants.
Yeah,
on.
you're chilling. Let's go.
When I'm not in work clothes and in like
That's all
sweatpants,
good.
get all cozy. Okay, so I think we covered the chemistry. Or I guess really what we should say is like psychology.
Yeah, you're
cozy.
right. Fine.
But like it's chemistry of the brain.
It is,
so I'm on
yes.
board with that.
Yes.
But how does that work within like our culture? Because I feel like when you are cozy and want to be home, you're perceived as lazy because you're supposed to be doing and busy and all the things.
Busy. Yes, absolutely. That's the American culture, man. That's what we do. That's capitalism, dude.
Sure.
Right. If I'm not busy and I'm not being productive, I'm less. Something's wrong. You're absolutely right. Right. First of all, I think it's total bullshit. Like I'm with you. I fundamentally understand this. But my brain still gets hijacked and still wants to do shit all the time and stay busy. Well, in my case, probably because I don't want to think about other shit. But you get the idea. But the idea of busy in America, certainly in America, is like a badge of honor. Like think about
Sure. I mean, everyone when somebody asks how you're doing, I'm so busy. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Like, what does that even mean? Like, what is that bullshit? Right.
Okay, so that's true because I know like if I'm trying to relax, there's always like a million things that are going on in my brain and I've got to do blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And then we only have 10 minutes to relax. Then it's time, ready, set, go for the next thing.
Right. Hurry up. Light the candle. Let's go. Do it. Finish. Get warm. Get your blanket. Right. You have 10 minutes. Literally. It sucks.
But then rest is important, right? So should we just lean more into this Hygge thing or?
Right. Like we make relaxing like it's its own project. I guess I shouldn't say we. Like I do anyway. I suck at this. Not like it's a necessity. Like I literally am hurrying through the idea of getting cozy because I have a certain amount of time to be cozy so I can move on to my next thing. So I absolutely suck at it. The concept is we're supposed to make it like maintenance. It's not about being lazy. I think I'm being lazy and I shouldn't do that.
Okay.
This is about maintenance. This is like the same way you do car maintenance, right? We got to do body maintenance. I mean, I work out, I go running, but I don't do this part really well at all. It is a trip though. And I don't know if it's because of how I was raised or whatever it was, but like other countries don't have a problem with this. Like I think this is, so
other countries embrace more of the relaxing.
I'm stridulating and I'm speculating.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say? What?
Oh, I was just saying, do other countries do the relaxing better?
Think of Denmark. Well, we just talked about that, right? Okay, so you got them, right? But then Spain, right? Way better at it. They have the siesta. Italy has that version of their, Greece has it. I don't know the names. Portugal does it. They have another name for it for sure. So they're all doing it. Japan, they do it. We talked about it earlier. They have something called unamuri, where they take these short naps at work, like actually at work, so they can be more productive. The Chinese do it.
Okay.
Even in places like North Africa and sections of India. Like I was looking all this up. So like everybody does this in some capacity except the United States. Like America kind of just sucks at this.
Well, and I think we do it like after we do our work week or whatever we have to get done. So what you're saying is other countries embrace it more throughout their day than just
I think we see it as a weakness. Yes. I think America's like it's a weakness. Like, literally we worship a culture of productivity and exhaustion. And I think we can learn from like the other countries. We need to America needs to think of rest like fuel.
Fair.
Like fuel. That's what other countries look at. We look at rest like it's failure. And I think America would end up being way more productive if they listened to what other countries did.
I think this goes back to kind of like us having 4-day work weeks instead of 5-day work weeks and just like toning everything down and not making your life center around work. But like we also have an industry that is monetized on cozy.
Oh, totally.
And so like in order to be a part of that, you have to make money. So it's kind of like a vicious cycle. And I suppose it's probably mostly just an American thing.
Dude, It is.
No, it's just a bunch of capitalism, which I know isn't like bad, but
Yeah.
it's kind of bad because
This is why
I don't know.
We're getting deep here. Listen, like the whole economy of this culture in America, for sure. Home goods. Just think of home goods. You walk into a
That's
home
true.
goods.
Yeah.
That,
I mean,
like,
just the name in and of
they are
itself.
built around cozy, right? Here's the whole thing, Amanda. This is why it works. It's not just physical goods. They are marketing safety. We'll go back to the brain chemistry.
You're
thing.
nesting.
The nesting, that's what they're doing. That's the whole reason this thing works. Emotional regulation, weighted blankets, $200 throw pillows, nostalgic scents and candles. They're hacking our nervous system to make us feel calm enough to put the shit in our cart. That's
Fair.
how it works.
I mean, retail therapy is a real thing.
Totally it is. When I was doing all my research, I found out that global self-care is now worth over $500 billion
That's a lot.
in 2025. 500 billion, right? Okay. And home decor pulls in another 700 billion on top
Wow.
of five. Right. Thank you very much.
That's a lot.
It's insane.
1.2 trillion.
All because our brains demand we find things that help us not to panic.
Huh. All right. So I'm just going to like every time I buy something new for the house. Well, Peter said it was okay because
Yes.
my brain needs it.
Yes.
Just kidding.
Whatever you got to tell yourself. I don't really care. I don't know.
High five capitalism, I guess. I
Let's
don't
go.
know.
High five. Woohoo.
Okay. So do you have any more fun facts or did you already lay it on us earlier?
Oh, no. No. I got fun facts. I always make sure I have separate fun facts. So if I lay fun facts on early, I got extra fun facts.
Okay. Let's go.
I got
You got cozy?
I got fun facts on cozy.
Okay, here we
And
go.
it wasn't that easy.
Fair.
You
You dug deep.
Oh, I dug.
Okay, let's go.
And by the way, you know what I had to do that?
I'm ready.
I had to put on my weighted blanket. I had to light my candle. I had to meditate for a half hour, and all these fun facts started coming to me one by one.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Number one. Weighted blankets actually mimic hugs.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, okay. So I guess the pressure from the blanket releases the oxytocin, the feel-good chemical, which is the same hormone that gets released when you cuddle. Except in my case, there's a whole nother hormone that like gets released when you
God.
cuddle, if you know what I mean. Okay, sorry. Number two, the word cozy comes from the Old Norse for kosa, which literally means to be snug.
Huh.
It eventually made its way into English through Scottish dialects in the 17th century, always keeping the same sense of warmth and shelter. Let's go. The Vikings weren't just murdering and raping people. Apparently, they laid you down with a pillow and a blanket first, then did their business.
What is going on
If
in
you know
your
what I
head?
mean.
Oh, my God.
Right? That's what they did.
You just took such a dark turn.
But that's what the Vikings
oh,
did.
my God.
They were
Oh,
murdering
my
and
God.
plundering
Okay,
and
no, move on.
raping.
I take away. That one's not fun fact.
But they did it with
Nope,
the blanket and a pillow.
Wasn't fun. Too
Okay.
far.
All right, fine. Number three, did you know candles actually calm your brain? Like
Really?
scientifically, yes. The flicker of a candlelight gives off something called low-frequency light waves that slow brain activity and help you unwind. That's why starting a fire can feel hypnotic.
Interesting.
Yes, it's nature's
Interesting.
form of mindfulness.
Huh.
Low, and there's
Okay.
and there's like an actual frequency that it flickers at. I went so sophisticated down this way. You have no idea what it was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm just going to say that I'm meditating and I'm just going to stare at a candle.
Fine.
Is that
Just do that.
Is
Yes.
that acceptable?
Absolutely. I do it all the time. I light the fireplace, stare at the fire all the time
Oh.
because I'm a pyromaniac. But
Interesting.
that's neither here nor there. Okay, next one. Soft textures activate something called the insula, the part of your brain tied to emotional safety and empathy, which explains why people bond faster in cozy sweaters than in sort of hard metal chairs, right? Who are we kidding? And this is probably why you pull your covers up to your nose, like when you get
I
scared
do.
at night, right?
Huh.
Like somehow those covers are going to
There's
save you. They're not going to save you. That's bullshit.
Well, it makes me a
I know.
cocoon.
Whatever you say.
I like a cocoon.
Who doesn't like a cocoon? Okay, number
That's why
five.
the Snuggie did so well, I'm sure.
It is. Oh, totally. Thank you.
Mm.
Right? Capitalism. Okay. Number five. People in warm rooms rate others in the same room more trustworthy. Studies in social psychology, check this out, found that physical warmth actually increases feelings of interpersonal warmth, like why holding a hot cup of coffee can literally make you judge someone as kinder and more generous.
Huh. Okay.
So I have a question then.
Interesting.
So when I looked that one up, I was like, okay, that's all fascinating and everything. But then why are operating rooms so cold? Because you would think,
Bacteria, duh. They're trying to
oh, yeah,
control
no,
the
never mind.
sterileness.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was thinking because like
no.
doctors would want you to have like a trusting, safe environment so that you make
No,
it
that's
warm.
why when they
But you're
do
right,
their
bacteria.
rounds, they
yeah,
have
yeah,
a.
yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
okay,
I didn't go that far. You're a genius. Okay, fine. Finally, last one. Cozy culture spikes when our world feels unstable. During recessions, wars, pandemics,
Okay.
comfort
yeah.
becomes our currency. Companies and marketing firms have data that tracks the rising candle, blanket, and baking sales during a national crisis. Crises? Whatever. It's society's collective way of telling each other that we're in self-soothing mode. It's
I love
fascinating.
how like our
That's all I got.
activities create trends
They do.
that you're able to like deduce what's happening and what people are thinking and feeling. Kind of like the pizza trend. Like when something bad's going to happen in Washington and all the pizza sales strike. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but with cozy. So anyways, that's all fascinating.
That's it. Comfort, cozy. Let's go.
All right. So why don't you go ahead and condense it and break it down into like our little,
I'm wrapping it up.
if you wanted to just know what the end of this episode is all
if you
about.
want to dig a little deeper. And
Or
listen.
like more things. Yeah,
Okay,
if you want to research more.
I'm going to do a little bit more. Here we
Okay.
go. We got a few reads and then some must-watch TV. So try The Little Book of Hygge.
Oh, there's a book.
Yeah, by Make Viking. I don't know if I said that
Oh,
right.
okay.
Don't kill me. It's basically the Danish manual for mastering warmth and calm, okay? Or Joyful by Ingrid Fedeli, which gets into how design and color, back to your room that you're painting, affect your emotions. And then if you're more of a watcher, like a voyeur like I am, okay, the Netflix series Headspace, Guide to Meditation, or Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. Both tap into the whole
Marie
psychology
Kondo.
behind
Does it bring
comfort.
you joy?
Right, yeah. Okay. You won't feel like a head case. Okay. Or honestly, just start small. Like what you were saying earlier. Just notice what makes you feel calm, like specifically to help you in your environment. Because it's not the same for everybody, right? That's different. Like light a candle, clean your desk, sit still for 5 minutes, pay attention to how your body reacts. Let your daily routine be a little like pilot laboratory for your comfort. Because you might find out something about yourself that doesn't necessarily work for everybody else, right? And then, of course, if you have to go to Denmark, just go to Denmark and just get all Hygge.
There you go.
Right? Do whatever you got to do.
Here we are.
Okay, and finally, just remember these takeaways to sound super sophisticated.
So sophisticated.
Not really super sophisticated, sort of sophisticated. Okay, comfort isn't random. It's biological. When we reach for warmth, soft textures, or familiar routines, our brains release oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine, the feel-good chemicals that signal safety and calm. Cozy isn't laziness. It's chemistry doing maintenance. Number 2, our environment shapes our emotion. Lighting, texture, color, and order all influence how safe or stressed we feel. From candlelight to clean spaces, the way we design our surroundings can either trigger our nervous system or help it unwind. Number 3, comfort is cultural, not just personal. From the Danish hygge to the Dutch gezelligheid, every country defines cozy in its own way. But the goal is the same, connection and contentment. Even our modern self-care culture is just the latest version of that human need for control and calm. Number 4, cozy is both a cure and a coping mechanism. Sometimes we reach for comfort to restore balance, and sometimes to avoid discomfort. Knowing the difference between regulation and distraction is how you turn cozy from a reflex into a ritual. And finally, Amanda, here we are. The chemistry of cozy teaches awareness. All the way back to the beginning. How is this going to make us more cultured? It teaches awareness. When you understand why you crave warmth, softness, or a particular routine, you start to recognize what your body's actually asking for, safety or stability or connection. And that is the ultimate of self-awareness. That is real sophistication. Am I right?
I guess you are.
Let's go.
Well, there you have it, dear listeners. A hopefully not too sleepy deep dive into the chemistry of cozy. From prehistoric campfires to Victorian fireplaces and pandemic bread baking, comfort has always been our way of saying, we're safe now. It's not just candles and blankets, it's biology, psychology, and a little bit of history, all working together to help us feel human again.
You're welcome.
If we did our job today, we are leaving a little more curious, a little more aware, and maybe ready to look at your favorite cozy rituals as something deeper than decor. Whether it's your nightly tea, your clean kitchen, or your obsession with fall candles, the big takeaway is this: comfort isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's how we regulate, reconnect, and reset. And as always, if you like this episode, hit subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your favorite homebody or homebodies. So until next time, stay curious, stay comfortable, and remember, being sophisticated isn't about knowing everything, it's about knowing what calms your soul.